got the juice. Ha. Said I got the.
So you are watching, do that again, 3, 2, 1. You're watching Still Got the Juice TV. I am Kendra from What's the Blank, and our featured guest today is So Rich.
Peace and blessings, Kendra. How you doing? What's up?
I'm great. I'm really glad to have you today. And I have to shout out Lipstick and Lyrics BB for providing such insightful questions that we're about to get into right now. So let's get to it.
Love you, baby. What's up?
I know you rep Big Li. Tell us why though.
I mean, you know, I laugh when I heard that question because sometimes I feel like it's self-explanatory, but that's where I'm from, Long Island, right? Like that's where I grew up. And a lot of times, you know, like Long Island is overlooked for whatever reason when it comes to the industry, right? And a lot of people just like to latch on to whatever is popular or whatever is hitting. But I gotta put on for my city and I gotta put on for the town the best way I know how. And that's what we're doing.
Definitely, definitely. So Long Island is the home of a few legends of hip hop. But what about now? Besides yourself, who's actually putting in the work to maintain the legacy?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, right? Like it's a lot of individuals putting in the work, and I'm gonna tap them in. But I gotta put the focus on myself and the team and the family. I came here with DJ Mr. Lover. That's my DJ. He gets extra busy. The people's DJ. I came here with two amazing camera people. I got Q's Vision and I got Nicole, right? Like, and we're gonna tap them in. Like, shout out to Blame Zach, who's one of the #1 videographers in New York. Shout out to my bro K-Slime Wealthy. And you know I'm here. I ain't gonna front, like, we going bar for bar with whoever. I just did the Still Got the Juice, Ben had the juice. We're going bar for bar with whoever. So, and that's just the energy that we coming with right now. Shout out to the whole island though. But this is So Rich Takeover. That's what we're doing. It's only the family.
And I love that you talk about going bar for bar because we're going to go right into the lyric check right now.
We're going in lyric check.
Yes. So you have a song called For the Streets that was released this summer. Yes. Can you tell us about the process and how you go about picking your beats and what's on your mind when you go in the studio?
It's not so like beat is a feeling, right? Like, I got to feel a beat. I listen to a beat. The beat tells me what to talk about, right? Like at first I feel it in my bones. Once I feel it, that's a message to listen to it a little more. And once I listen to it a little more, it evokes whatever's inside of me at the time. So certain beats I hear, I'm like, wow, this is a shorty track, this relationship, or this pain. Certain tracks I hear, this gutter, this street. For the streets, listen, I did a sentence of 11 years flat. So when I came home, like, For the Streets was the first joint that I did that was like for the streets, right? Like I've been doing a lot of advocacy work. I work a lot with youth. I work a lot with the community. And like it was important for me to illustrate that side of me when I first came home because I'm a grown man, right? Like I went away at a young age, very young age, teenager. I did 10 years. I came back and it was important that I ain't come home on the same type of time, right? Like I'm not a kid, I'm a man, so I gotta move like a man. So that came first. Right, and after that came, it's like, all right, I got to tap back in to my roots, my core, my fan base, the people, the streets, the struggle, the vision, the dream. And that's what that's about. And that's just real raw. Like, it's just facts. Everything I talk about it's just facts. And, you know, that's shit.
Listen, I love hearing you speak about it. And yeah, of course, man. And I love that you spoke about coming home and using your experience to evolve and give back to your community, which I also admire as well. I want to talk about the 2023 CFEP Alumni Organizer Award from Cornell University that you received. Please talk about that.
Yeah, so I went to college in prison, right? And like for me, that was like, I got mad charges. I've been going in and out of jail since juvenile 15, all the way up to 20. I caught my sentence, and it's like, when people judge you, when you got a felony in your record, nevertheless felonies, when people judge you, like people are gonna judge you way before they even meet you based on your paperwork, right? Like, so I got mad felonies on my record. So it was important for me to have something that, it was important for me to have paperwork where people could judge me in a positive light. I wanted to get a college degree. I applied mad times and they denied me. And when I finally got in, I killed it. Keep the sound on, bro. And I finally got in, I killed it. right? And that was a big part of my incarceration because like it helped me keep my mind stimulated. So when I came home, like, you know, they still kept in touch, they still supported the movement, and they followed me and what I've been doing on the island, all the community work, all the intervention work. I work with over 200 youth in the past 2 years, and you know they saw that and they recognized that. So as I was a Cornell alum, and I'm also putting in this work where I'm from in my community, they just wanted to honor me, man. So they honored me, which is a blessing. I appreciate it. You know, it was a beautiful celebration, and we're gonna keep putting the work in for the people. You did your research though. I wasn't expecting that.
For sure,
shout out
man.
to
We have to shine a light on the music, but also what you're doing in the community, because that's something that I feel like artists tend to forget sometimes. So I think it's a wonderful thing that what you're doing.
No question.
Yeah. I also want to talk about, you have a line in your song that I appreciate, and Vivi appreciates as well. You say, I don't call women bitches. I see her.
I see a queen. Why you think she acting different since I stepped on the scene? Yeah, no question. I mean, you know what it is? Like, I'm a grown man, so like, and I'm a black man, so I'm not gonna be running around calling like black women bitches. That's just me. I don't see bitches. Like I don't see. I ain't into that. And you know there might be some out there, but that's not who I deal with. Like I deal with the people. Like my mother a black woman. My mother a woman. Period. My sister a woman. I don't want nobody calling my mom, my sister a bitch. Like you feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it's like this. Like when I'm talking to the people, like when I see one of my brothers, I see a king. Even if you're not illustrating those qualities as of yet, that's what I seen. When I'm talking to my sisters, I see a queen, right? Like as people, as a king or as a queen, the first land that you rule over, let me rewind. So when I break it down, it's like this. A king or a queen is somebody that rules over a group of people or a land. So as a person or as a queen, the first land you rule over is yourself, your body, your mind, your emotions, your hygiene. Same thing for a king, right? And the first group of people or the first person that you rule over is yourself, right? Like, so like, that's very important for me to address my people like that so they could understand who they are and they could be empowered, man. I'm a man. You ain't no bitch, you a queen. Much respect to you.
Definitely.
Yeah, no question.
We discovered you off of your freestyles. And according to me, it's when I see you in your element on the grid freestyle, you said, I just put my life on the track, and the first offer was 15 with the life on the back.
Be the ones close to you, put the knife in your back, telling the D's all the shit I can't write in my tracks.
Can you break that line down for us and talk about a moment that you had to go through betrayal, and how did you cope with that?
Oh, shit. I just put my life on the track. First offer was 15 with the life on the back. I mean, the first line is self-explanatory. Like I can't really be too fake. Like I can't just portray something that I'm not. So my music is an expression and a reflection of me and who I am. First offer was 15 years to life. Like that was my first offer. Facing the rest of my life in prison, and I was all right with that. I had to be all right with that because I understood the consequences to my actions. But I mean, like, you know, listen, in this life, like dudes done try to set me up to get raw. I done been locked in with my mans, my brothers. Next thing you know, I see the paperwork, he got a statement on me, right? Like trying to send me to jail for the rest of my life, right? And it's different when you hear it and then you read it. Like I read it, right? Like I read it. I've been in my cell and read paperwork from my man saying that I did whatever he said I did it, right? So like that was like wicked. And yeah, so that's one example, and that's you know, that's cool too. Like that's life, like you know what I'm saying. It's life. You learn from your mistakes and your experiences.
Well, it's been great tapping in with you and talking with you. Definitely blessed the entire crew that was here today. I appreciate you for coming. You know, this won't be your last time that we speak to you, but before you go, tell us why you still got the juice. I
mean, listen, I always had the juice. I never went without the juice. But before I tap in, yeah, listen. So like, I came here with the family. So rich. This is a movement. This is an entity. Yeah, we in LI, but it don't stop in LI. Shout out to my brother Kingdom Khan, East New York in the building. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the Shakedown family. And I wanted to tap into that freestyle, and we're going to air it out the whole 2024. I got a venue I'm a venue owner. I got a venue that's being renovated right now. I never spoke about this to anybody. It's the first time I mentioned it on the island. I got a big. I ain't gonna tell you my partner yet, but I got a big partner, big platforms. My brother also. That's a clue. But you know, we locking in. We got the venue coming real soon. All types of events happening. So tap in with me, and we're gonna make it happen, man. Shout out to the people. Well, I still got the juice. I always got the juice. I never went without the juice. That's myself, my confidence, my energy, my swag. I'm always in my bag. And you know, I'm for the people. I love your hat too, Kevin. That's beautiful. Somebody get a picture.
For sure. I appreciate you for this hat. But yo, this is Kendra. We still got the Juice TV. You tune in to So Rich, and it's a wrap.